started?
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
recording.
oh, nice, cool.
But remember, it's all good. We'll have that. We'll have the new music and stuff coming in,
Yeah.
overlaid and everything. So no
Perfect.
worries. We can
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
nice, chill start to things. So yeah, these Olivas are
Have one of
great.
these?
Yeah, I pulled two out right
Oh,
away.
you did? Okay.
Oh, and then I forgot the cutter.
The gutter. The cutter. The gutter. I'm in the gutter. Nope, I can't rap. Can't rap.
Freestyling.
Freestyling. We're wilding. Gonna smoke some cigars. Nope. Nope.
I don't got it.
I don't got it. I got the first little bit of the flow. Probably not, but it feels like I did.
Here you are, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Is that?
Whoa, that was really cool. I don't know if you've seen that, but it was like spinning on its.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was really cool.
Already get warm down here. Turn the air on. So while you're lighting that, I guess I'll do the things that where my soul dies a little bit inside. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. Goes a long way to helping us continue to get to do this stuff. So if you're enjoying it, and as much as we are, hopefully, do the things, click the buttons. You guys know how YouTube works.
Also, our email too. If we are asking a specific question, maybe to like the audience or something, or even if you just want to message us, we do have an email at balddadspod@gmail.com.
Yep, balldadspodcast at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the full thing.
Okay.
Nice and easy to remember.
Yes, for sure. Nice. So how have you been, dude?
Honestly, I can't complain. It's been a pretty good week. I'm looking forward to everything we got planned for this weekend for sure. So everything's about to get better, type deal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I'm in a great mood today.
Good.
We had a lot of fun last night. That was a good time.
Oh yeah, we did. Maybe a little too much fun, but it was worth it.
Yeah, it's one of those things. A little loss of sleep ain't gonna kill us. Just make a Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just eat a senzu bean.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to golf tomorrow.
Yeah.
How are you
liking golfing?
Oh, I'm loving it, man. It's been a nice change of pace for me. I've only golfed when I was much younger.
Sure.
And with only like my dad and grandpa. So it wasn't anywhere near what it's like when we go now.
Right.
It's like going with friends is a huge difference.
Yeah.
And it's so much more fun now. And like now that I'm actually learning different things and
you
improving.
can kind of build like a skill set for yourself.
Yeah, totally.
You can learn like how to shape the ball, or learn what way you hit it. Or I just love it so much. It's very meditational or something. Like it's calming.
Oh, definitely.
Love it.
Yeah, because like you have to clear your mind to focus on what you're doing. Yeah. So that's really nice. Right. A nice aspect of it.
It's like I'm not a good golfer at all, but when I hit the ball right, I celebrate so hard. I'm like, holy shit, you see that shot?
Yeah. It's so satisfying.
It really
when you
is.
actually get it to go where you want it to.
Yes. Yeah. But our buddy that we go with is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
He's
and
great.
Just watching him play is like satisfying in and of itself.
Yeah. It is. It's like watching like magic, kind of. How the fuck did you just do that?
Yeah, totally. That's what it feels like sometimes, for sure.
Does. And then Memorial Day weekend. So you don't work on Monday.
Nope. Yeah, we still plan on the cookout and everything.
Oh yeah.
All right, hell yeah, that'll be a blast.
It's supposed to rain, so cook in. But you guys
fair.
still come over.
Yeah. Yeah, is Colin and the lady coming over still?
As far as I know.
Hell yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Get everybody together.
Yeah, that'll be good. And then what else? Tomorrow is Saturday.
No, today is Saturday.
Sunday. So after golf, I'm having 2 cookouts. Going to a cookout tomorrow.
Nice.
I was trying to think about what I was doing. A
Oh,
busy
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Full of things, but nothing wrong with that. Better than
No.
just sitting in the house doing nothing all weekend.
Yes, I agree
Which,
with that.
granted, that is nice sometimes. There's definitely a time when that is, desired, but it's also nice to be fully busy.
Yeah, have plans.
Yeah.
Something that also, if you're looking forward to the plans too.
Well, yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yes.
You got to be enjoying what you're doing in that aspect.
Right.
That is not time to ash that at all. But since I already started it, we're gonna do it anyways.
So let's talk about we're in a good mood right now, and we're happy. We're gonna have a good weekend.
Yeah,
Let's talk about maybe perhaps like anger
perfect.
and how like maybe perhaps you deal with it or not.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Do you want me to start or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Um, and this is actually perfect. There's something I want to talk to you about on the podcast
Sweet.
today about relating to that even.
Yeah.
Like I've always been, well, not I don't want to say always, but my whole childhood I was more towards the aggressive side in the sense that like I didn't ever stray away from conflict. I would just I would kind of stir the pot and make it worse.
Yeah.
And it would inevitably end up in some kind of fight. I got into a lot of fights through childhood, and at the time I enjoyed them. Obviously now I do
Like
everything
with
I
like
can.
random people or
Like at school, I was
School,
always
yeah.
fighting people at school
Yeah.
because I was a smaller guy in the sense of like I've always been this height or smaller.
Sure. I
So
can relate
like
to that.
yeah, so people would talk shit or try to start stuff with me instead of like bowing down or trying to get away from it. I'd just be
Yeah.
like, no, I will fight you and I will fuck you up.
Right.
And then I got kicked out of school for fights
Damn.
at one point in middle school. Yeah. But I honestly, and I've almost always been depressed up until literally just like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
After the divorce and all the growth I had to go through to get through all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I actually was able to find a level of happiness that I'm like, just happy day to day,
Good.
which is completely new to me.
That's good.
And yeah, it's awesome. But I honestly think I was having this thought the other day, looking back on all of the injuries to my skull,
From
just all a bunch of different things. I'll go through down. I think I've had like 9 or 10 serious concussions.
really?
Yeah, but I never thought about them as anything. I've always been fine.
Right. But
But,
you
like-
definitely had some sort
Yeah, like you see right here,
I do.
I smashed when I was 6. I was fishing with my dad, and while he was paying for the boat at the end of the day, they had this cement staircase up one side and then a cement ramp going down the other.
Yeah.
And I was just running up the ramp. Nobody get away. Up the stairs, down the ramp. Up the stairs, down the ramp. Pretty big cue that I am ADD when I can't sit still and I've got to just run around and play on
Up
things like
and
the playground.
downstairs for no reason.
Yeah, literally no reason. Get down, Haku.
Haku. He's fine.
All right, don't let him mess with stuff because he will.
All right, he's good.
Yeah,
All
but
right. And then what?
I tripped running up the stairs at one point and smashed my face right into the corner
Jeez.
of the cement step,
Holy
and that
shit.
shattered that bone through there. And I
And
had to,
for the audio listeners perhaps or viewers that can't see,
yeah.
it's just like a big indent kind of on
yeah,
the side of
big
his
scar
eyeball.
right through here.
Yes. But damn.
Luckily, didn't lose an eye or anything like that, of course. But so that was like the very first time that I ever got surgery or anything like that, and they had to reconstruct that bone, and then that's like 12 stitches.
Jeez.
And obviously, that was a huge trauma to my skull.
Yeah.
I've also then been kicked in the back of the head by horses twice because I grew up on a
Holy
horse farm.
shit.
Yeah, I've been bucked off horses and then landed on like large ornamental rocks.
What the heck?
Back of my head. I've fallen out of tree forts like 5-6 times and landed on my neck and back and stuff like that.
So pretty much you
I've
should have just been
fallen-
wearing a helmet your whole life.
Apparently, yeah. I've been like, and like in middle school, like the back, not courtyard, but like what led to the area where they had like the park and stuff for recess and whatnot.
Yeah.
That would always ice over, and then I'd like slide down the whole thing, like snowboard down it basically.
Yeah.
One time I biffed it and just like went the whole way. Like,
Oh my
but
God.
anyway, I smashed my face on the ice and then just slid. Super funny,
Holy shit.
after the fact. But like, I was thinking about that the other day. After all of this like trauma that my head's taken, maybe that's why I've had such a big issue with depression
Yeah.
growing up and into my adult life, and it's taken all of that time just to heal.
So right now, a year or so ago, you're
Yeah,
like finally like
yeah. Because
clarity out of
I was
nowhere.
thinking about like Brett Favre and stuff like that, the dudes,
Yeah.
or like the wrestler that killed his family, Chris Benoit.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah,
thought you
like
were
when
gonna
they
say OJ.
Yeah, no,
He's a
no.
football player.
But yeah, also OJ. Yeah, dude definitely had CTE
Something wrong
and
with him.
tons of it. You know what I mean? From
Yeah.
all that trauma to their head.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, maybe that's why because I was diagnosed clinically depressed, but no medication ever worked for me.
Okay.
Like none of that stuff ever did
Do
anything.
you take it for a while too? Or
Yeah, I took it
it
for
takes
like
a little bit
half a
for it to
year.
kind of kick in.
I did it for like half a year, but then I felt like a zombie, and it made it really weird.
Yeah,
Like it would make me fake happy, and it just then that once I could like notice it, just made me more depressed.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's no reason for me to feel like this. Why do I feel like this? This is bullshit.
So I take depression medication, and I feel the exact same way. Where I go like, I hate the fact that I have to take it,
Yeah,
but it does help in a sense.
Well,
Fake
I'm glad-
fake happiness is better than
at least it does
no
something for you.
happiness. Yeah.
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 So like me personally, to get to round it out after
Yeah.
all of that,
Yes.
it's taken me my whole life to sit there and work through my emotions and feelings and try to step back and watch the thoughts enter my mind
Mhm.
and then actually sit there and analyze them in the moment and be like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I reacting this way? Should I react that way? And over time of just doing that action of like trying to be more aware of my thoughts and how I'm acting,
Yes.
I slowly started to get more control over how I would then react to certain situations.
Okay.
So when I would get really mad about stuff, I would then excuse myself. I love to go on walks. That's really good for clearing my mind. So yeah, I try to just like leave confrontation now and
Yeah.
back away from it, opposed to just like I said before, running
Yeah,
right into that shit,
it. Yeah, that's smart.
making it worse.
Like make yourself do something else besides lash out in a negative way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, physical activity is pretty big for me. If I'm just going to work, coming home, sitting on the PC, I get pent up and I have all this energy, and it makes me feel
I get that.
at like the smallest little things.
Yeah.
So that I'll just doing some kind of workouts or something,
Mhm.
or once again walking even.
Gardening.
Yeah, gardening is a great thing. Doing yard work, all that kind of stuff. I do that to try to help mitigate my external emotions.
Yeah.
Have you
That's
found
good.
anything that you do that works?
Smoke weed.
Well, of course.
But
yeah.
I pretty much the same kind of step away. Still kind of working on it at the moment on how I can be more positive when I'm angry. Because when I get angry, I
Yeah.
get real angry. I don't like hurt others, but for some reason, I like when I'm mad, I love to hurt myself, and that shit is annoying.
Yep.
I don't like that. So
You don't mean like cut yourself, obviously. You
no,
mean
no, no.
more
Like I'll
break
like
shit and
I'll
you
like
get hurt in the
slam my
process.
head into a wall or something
Yeah,
like that, or
okay.
punch something. And
Yeah.
like I got like scars on my knuckles because of it, and I think that that's just the stupidest, silliest thing ever. And I know
It's
it,
not great.
but in the moment, I'm like, this is exactly what I need.
Yeah. This will make me feel better.
Yeah, but it
Ah!
doesn't at all.
No, it does nothing. You just feel more
Yeah,
pain.
my anger leads to destruction, I'd say,
I'm right there with you.
and I need to work on that. Still,
Yeah, well, being aware of it's, the very first beginning steps. So
Yeah.
at least you're on that path to
Right.
getting to a better place.
it's true. But yeah, no real way to deal with it at the moment, besides just trying to stay positive. That's all you really can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do. So at least you're doing the right things.
It's true.
You're not
Trying.
ignoring it. Yeah, it's like it'd only get worse if you sat there and pretended it wasn't happening.
Right. It would.
So you're doing what you can.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all you can really ask of yourself. Like nobody's perfect. We're just asking people to be honest.
yeah. I wonder how other people might deal with it. Anger.
Yeah,
It'd be
that's
super sick if I could maybe even just if you guys wanted to comment, something about that or how you are when you are angry or how you handle it. That'd be cool.
yeah. Hit us up in the comments.
Yeah,
Throw something down there.
That'd be sick. I keep saying I'm realizing. Let's see.
Yeah, avoiding filler words can be difficult.
It really is hard.
It's one of those things like public speaking is hard for a lot of people, but for me, that's like the one thing that's probably the hardest is avoiding words like,
Yeah,
like,
me too.
and
Yeah, I do that all the time.
yeah.
Especially if I know I'm on camera.
What? Who put that there?
So What else you got going on? You got anything else you want to talk about, or
I just accidentally inhaled this.
that's you can talk about that? Let's talk about cigars for a second. How did that just
Oh,
make you feel? Are you buzzed now?
I'm gonna feel it in a minute, though. I'll tell you that much. Jeez,
These
yeah,
are good though.
yeah. Thankfully, these are smooth enough to the point where that didn't just make me have a coughing fit.
Yeah,
Shout out to Oliva.
they're amazing.
Oh, speaking of shout outs, how do you feel about the new sign, man?
It's legit. I love
Yeah,
it. I
I love
really
it too.
love it. It looks perfect.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know if it was intentional, but that I'm wearing a green suit is fucking awesome.
Yeah, the suits look pretty nice,
Yeah.
actually. I thought it worked well.
Want to get that now in real life.
Yeah.
Recreate the image in real life.
Yeah, I know
That'd
what
be
you're
sick.
saying. Yeah,
That'd be
that would
cool.
be cool as fuck. We definitely should do something like that.
Yeah, we should.
Eventually for the channel logo and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
I guess since my sister made that, I'll give her a shout out. Knocking things around over here.
Does she do it for like other people too? Does she have?
Yeah,
like
she has
yeah?
a legitimate
Oh
business
hell yeah.
called ST Designs. I'll throw a link in the description or something, I guess. But she does sublimation work for like clothing and a bunch of different stuff,
Oh,
and she
nice.
does custom stuff that she designs the images for and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, and of course she started it just in her basement at the house, and now she has a storefront.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
so she's doing really
amazing.
well with
That's
it.
so
I'm super
cool.
proud
Shout
of
out
her.
to your sister, dude.
Yeah, she's dope.
I
She's awesome.
didn't even know you had a sister.
Yeah, she's got 3 little kids, so she's quite busy running that business and
Children.
being a mom.
Yeah, that's got to be fun.
Yeah. It's difficult, obviously. Luckily for her, since she just got the office now, so like she did have the kids at the house with her while she's doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she could, do both. And since she got an office space, she can continue to do both now, which is nice
Yeah,
because
that's
she got rooms made up for her littlest new baby who's only a couple months old.
Oh wow, yeah.
So she has her own room, and the girls have a space that they can play and stuff
Yes.
while she's there working. And she even has employees now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So yeah,
So when we hopefully have Bald Dad
I'll leave that
merch,
on.
she'll help us out with that.
For sure. Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
that's legit.
yeah. And like she has more of those prints, so she could actually make us some shirts.
That'd be
Because
sick.
when
I'd
she
bet.
was trying to do the sign for us,
Mhm.
getting the sizing right obviously was a little. So she had to make a couple extra prints.
Yeah.
So it's already on deck, if you will, if you want a T-shirt or a
do.
sweatshirt type deal.
I do.
Oh, sick! I'll let her know then.
Yes, I really do. That'd be awesome.
And I know she's got promo codes and discounts and all that kind of stuff on her website. So I don't. We don't have a. It's not sponsored or anything. We don't have our own promo code.
She could
But I'm
sponsor us
sure.
if she wanted to.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'm sure there is some kind of discount on there. If you guys are interested, check out ST Designs.
Please do.
But yeah,
Damn, it's so cool. I keep feeling like I don't know what to say for some reason, but
it's because you have a bunch of stuff written down
Yeah,
for
that's
talking
exactly
points.
what it
So
is.
it's hard to you know that you have something you want to say, but you can't pick which
No.
one. I get the same way. That's why I got stuff in my phone.
let's talk maybe more about like the hobbies and shit that you do. Like, your sister does the creations of awesome shit, we'll say. I forgot
Yeah.
what you said it was called. But
Oh, it's sublimation. It's
Sublimations.
like the newest tech version of screen printing.
yes.
So you know what screen printing
Yes.
is. Yeah, it's just like that, but
It's
a
pretty cool.
more higher quality version of it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, there's like no loss on that image. It looks really
It
nice.
looks really nice actually.
Yeah.
But what other sort of hobbies have you been like doing, or is there anything new that you're excited about that you're interested in?
Right now, I'm kind of boring in that sense. I don't have any cool urban exploring locations planned.
Ooh,
Which this summer we really should go.
we should record it too.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wish we were recording when we went to all the other places
Yeah,
and
that
that
would've been-
shrine we went to.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I
I have one little video of it.
yeah, I got a bunch of pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe we could post like on the Patreon. We could post like an album of the photos and stuff
Yeah.
of the places where we did go already. I don't want that out on YouTube because a couple of those locations we weren't supposed to be there. Wink, wink.
Well, it's no longer existent.
Oh yeah, that one shrine does not
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Yeah,
so it's gone. Can't even go there.
Nope.
But other than that, we already kind of mentioned it. Golf's been a huge thing for me recently.
Yes,
It's
that
been
is
a
new.
really positive thing in my life. D&D was really eating up a lot of my time. So like I enjoyed all the work I was doing as the DM for
Mhm.
our group, but now that things have changed and I've got more time off of that.
Taking a little bit of a sabbatical.
Yeah, I'll go back to it. I always enjoy playing D&D still,
Yeah,
but
it's fun.
yeah, I need a little bit of a break, man. I was doing like around 20 hours a week
Oh,
of
I know
prep
you
work
were
and shit.
fucking grinding
Minimum 20 hours a weekend, because some days on Saturday, I'd sit down and use my whole Saturdays of free time.
just for D&D.
Yeah, just before the game.
Mapping and
Yeah.
character
Yeah, building maps,
and
because we were using Tailspire. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting there building all these three-dimensional maps like it's a video game. And that was crazy. So like between like gardening and golf, D&D, and I guess now the only thing I'm like excited about that's kind of new is that I showed you last time you were over that Gray Zone Warfare game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, since I love like the tactical shooters and
Yes.
stuff like that,
like
that was a lot of fun.
Tarkov or
Yeah.
like that type of stuff. Yeah, that's
Yep.
legit.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying that game, and hopefully the guys will get into that more.
Yeah.
But it's really only for higher end PCs at the moment because it's brand new and the
Oh,
optimization.
sure. Yeah.
Excuse me, the optimization is not great.
Wasn't Cost playing it with you the other night? Or
No.
that was a different game.
Oh yeah, we were playing X Defiant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just watching.
Wait, this slides up? I didn't even know that slides up.
What
Push it down. Boop.
That's crazy.
Cool. I didn't even know it did that. I guess if I need to clean the pad, now I know. Now I know I can.
If you fart in the mic or something.
Yeah. I need to sanitize it.
Oh, that's gotta be horrible.
I'm sure. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with those. Haku, really, brother? Get away from there. Gonna ruin everything I have hanging on the wall. 1 second.
You're good. I gotta pee anywho. Take a little break. Almost said sabbatical twice. Or actually, I'll just wait. I'll wait it up for a
Sure?
second here. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom, man. That's no
We'll
big
wait
deal.
a second. There's something else I was gonna say. I think about golf.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Do you want? What was it about golf? I don't think I want to talk about that.
I was gonna say, what do you think about like when we do like the scramble stuff like that? Do you like when we do that, or do you just want to kind of do your own sort of ball? I feel like maybe I kind of forced that on you a little bit.
No, I don't feel like it's forced at all.
Okay.
I don't mind it. I like the scramble. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Different options, different angles that
Exactly.
you would maybe never even hit from.
Yeah.
So that's
I like the variation of it.
Yeah.
Scramble is a lot of fun. And no, I don't feel bad when you suggest it.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't think anything of it.
Yeah. Sometimes I just think
Sometimes I want to take my own shot anyways and not
Right.
play it.
oh yeah. I mean obviously
know?
you just speak up even if you want.
Yeah, just because.
Yeah.
Like I need the practice. I was about to say I want it, but I know I need the
That's
practice.
how I feel too.
Since I'm still so new at it.
Well, when it's just me and Cully Wully, sometimes we'll like once we get closer to the green, we'll drop like 2 balls and chip twice, putt twice, just to kind of get double the practice. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
why
there
not?
anyways, might as well make the most of it.
Exactly. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
You can pass me the lighter.
Yes, I can. Where?
I can't see
Is
it. I don't know where it is. Oh, it was literally being blocked by my mod. Of
That's
course.
funny. All right, I'm going to use the restroom quick and then.
Yeah, if you want to do videos right away, that's fine. Let's do it. We'll be back in a minute, everybody. Well, at least Tevin will be back. I might just sit here for a second. Stare blankly into the camera. I'm kidding. We'll cut it. Welcome back.
All right,
And we're back.
we're back. So, I sent you 3 videos.
Yeah.
They are just random, kind of comedic, but they are parent related. So
Okay, yeah.
I just want to get your reaction on them and what your thoughts are. And one specifically, I want to have you. Let's just watch them. Actually, it's like a father and daughter.
Okay,
similar
yeah.
to what you got going on. So it's just maybe it could relate to you.
For sure. All right, I'll get them all queued up.
All right, sounds good. Especially in the suit.
Yeah, I had a debate. Do I really want to kneel under this? My knees all...
Sick watch.
Thank you.
Like the blue.
Yeah, I love the dial.
Yeah, it's legit. Reminds me of like the Navy or something. Some old man would wear that has too much money for his own good.
Saying I wear an old man watch?
Yes. Select the number that shows on your
guess.
TV.
That's
What number
kinda-
shows on the
that's
TV?
kinda
I can't read it.
What?
This is what it says.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, there we go. Pull it up, Jamie.
Pull it up. So the first one, Vigio, that is. This is annoying. Okay. So we'll watch this one again because it's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's good. We'll probably cut the first part
That's fine.
out of it.
That works for me.
Just go from here because we were having some technical issues.
Just a little bit. All right, here it is. This is the first short. Catches ball. Let's go, baby.
What?
Has beer in hand.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Would you do that as a father?
I don't think I'd even try to attempt it.
I can't say I wouldn't.
It depends. It depends on like the situation.
That's true.
Like for me, right there, I'm not as into sports as that guy is. Clearly,
Right.
So obviously, I'd want the ball.
Wouldn't make any sense for you to
Yeah, I'd want the
drop
ball.
your baby.
But I would drop the beer.
Before the baby.
Yeah.
I would just maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just.
I can
not
go
catch
spend
the ball.
another $9.
Yeah.
Like I'm already wasting money to be there.
Well,
What's another $9 beer?
the thing is, too, I can't believe that it's that important to him.
Yeah, that's nutty.
He's like, I need that. Like, you have a baby in your hand, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy that he is like, I can do it.
Yeah, that's weird.
I got this. And like, as a father, I've definitely had moments like that at playgrounds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Where my daughter is like doing something silly and she's about to fall and falls off. And I'm like, might not have been fully aware of it until it starts to happen. And then that like jerk reaction. So I've definitely had those kind of saves.
Yeah.
In life where it's like, oh shit, react.
Yeah. I know.
And like, I think it's pretty crazy like how parents get that way.
Yeah, it's like
almost like
an
last
instinct
night.
in a
Yeah,
way.
it's an instinct. Like last night, you're like, you heard the cats meowing a little bit from the
I
other
thought it
room,
was
and
my
you're
baby.
like, is that Theo?
Yeah.
It's
It's just
like,
so natural for me to recognize his cry.
yeah,
So it
It, like,
sounded
gets
just like it. Yeah.
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 That's nutty.
All right, this next video here is a little silly. I thought it was kind of funny, and I really want to do this to my stepdaughter when she gets a little bit older.
He's cute. He's cute. Look.
Yeah. Mom, stop. Stop. Mom! Stop! Stop! Go! Stop! Mom!
Just rolled her window down. You're like,
He's cute.
Yeah. Why doesn't he come over here?
I have to sit here now.
So she's
Like,
like,
what's she freaking out about?
she's
It's not
like, yeah, he's hot.
It's not like she's not ready to be outside in public or anything.
know.
She's wearing makeup and shit. What's she afraid of?
that was a little silly one, I thought.
Yeah, that's hilarious though. That would be super fun.
It would be.
To do.
It would be.
Yeah.
I want to do that. And then also, this one is also relatable to that. And this is what I was thinking for you and Shiloh if she were to. You'll see. Here we go.
Okay, Bookface. Told you I was doing it. That's what happens when your daughter wears shorts way too short.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. That's what happens when your daughter wears shorts too short.
Good night.
Let's go. Let me see. Now I'm picking
Shake
you
it.
up from school.
This is the type of dad I want to be.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Just silly.
Yeah, just fucking with him, but in like a nice way.
Yes. Yes.
Because he totally could just be yelling at her when she's trying to leave the house dressed that way.
But instead,
be a
it's
dick.
just gonna make her feel embarrassed.
Yeah, just
better.
use embarrassment.
So
yeah,
much better.
she'll obviously will know it's you know it's on the internet. She's gonna remember it forever.
Oh yeah,
now,
for the rest of her life.
whether or not it was
Yeah.
impactful. But yeah, that'll definitely work.
I
That's
mean,
hilarious.
that's like dad comedic genius right there.
It really
You know,
is.
Like the fuck, he's never gonna wear booty shorts ever, but now he gets this
Yeah.
opportunity to,
Yeah, walking around like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
no shame. I love it.
Must be summer.
Those were all the videos that I had. I have
All
a couple
right,
other
that's
ones,
fine.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to throw them up, throw them
sure,
up.
why not, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, that was hilarious, though.
That was. This one is, I don't know if it's real or not. You tell me.
That's always an issue these days.
There's
Shit,
no
I don't
fucking
even
way that's
know.
real.
Like, I can't even tell you
What
that.
the
like,
fuck?
Okay, let's see it
And
one more time.
Yeah.
shit,
That
I
is
don't
so
even
great.
know.
And to have the
Like,
cut to
I can't even tell
that
you
long
that.
neck
Like,
giraffe over there, looking like fucking Littlefoot. Land Before
my
Time,
God.
motherfucker. Oh my god.
So good.
Don't grab your kids by the neck, people. The spine is a very
Please
fragile
don't.
thing.
Yeah, please don't do that to your baby. I hope that was
PSA,
a fake baby.
don't beat your kids.
Pretty much beat your kid. You're pulling him by the neck like that.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's insane.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, great backflip though.
He was.
I guess.
I have
Oh.
one more, and that's it. It's kind of a little bit weird, but I wanted to play it anyways. So this guy's daughter was getting bullied,
Okay.
and he, I guess, beat up his daughter's bully's dad. And
Oh, yeah.
This is him apologizing.
Yeah, some Old Testament
Yeah,
shit.
So this is it right here.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you're too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
So yeah, I mean, so you didn't get to see anything, but how do you feel about
No.
that? Like, would you like if Shiloh's getting beat up or bullied, and you talk to the bully's parents about this, trying to solve it the proper way,
Yeah.
and then it never got fixed, so he decided to beat up her dad in front of her.
I had two conflicting opinions on that matter because that is something I've had to deal with Shiloh
Sure.
when she was still in public school. It happened a couple times, the different bullies, obviously, but like one time my strategy of nonviolence did work, where I told Shiloh to just try to actually engage with the person on a personal level.
Sure, like ask why, maybe perhaps they're doing this,
Yeah.
or like what's your issue with me,
Yeah.
type of thing. Or,
Yeah,
"Can you just
and
leave me the fuck alone."
yeah, because when just saying leave me the fuck alone, sorry,
No, you're good.
doesn't work. Yeah, what are you left with to do? And I had her try being nice to the kid who was being a piece of shit to her. And eventually the girl and her actually did become friends.
Oh wow,
And she was still bullying other kids, but then was nice to my daughter at least.
wow, interesting. So she was just a bully.
Yeah, and then it turns out that she's going through a bunch of stuff at her home life, which is
Always,
always
yeah,
what it
yeah,
is.
it is.
Parents are in the middle of a divorce. So there's yada yada yada. We don't need to air out other people's bullshit. That's
Right.
why. But that time it did work of going the non-violent route, which is obviously the preferred way to go
Of
about
course.
things. But I also completely agree with that, dude.
He said he had tried everything.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, from what he was saying too, he listed all of the things. They had a meeting with the school. He sent
school,
letters
yep.
home. He tried to handle it personally,
Yeah.
a man-to-man level. Like, hey, your child is doing this to my child.
Yeah.
It needs to stop.
Could
And
you-
the parent obviously isn't doing their job as a parent
Yeah.
to rein their kid in
Not
and
even
teaching them the importance of not bullying people. So yeah, you're gonna get your shit rocked.
I was gonna say that. Just get your buddies and go beat them up.
Yeah,
Could you imagine
Right-
your
right
daughter's
there at the grade
bullying
school.
somebody you don't really know or I guess care, and then out of nowhere you just get blindsided with a bunch of brothers just beating you up?
you had it fucking coming.
Crazy.
Had it fucking coming.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no. So I as I said, I got two conflicting sides of
Yeah.
me. One side of me is like, you shouldn't do that,
Right.
and the other side of me is like,
They
that's how you
deserve-
handle
yeah,
that
that's-
shit.
Yeah, they deserved it. I
Yeah.
personally think that the apology to the little girl is a little bit unnecessary because you're like just doing it on the internet.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying that
I
that's what he
would've-
decided to do.
Yeah, I would have been like that. Apology should have been to anybody else there, not the kid who was bullying your kid.
Right. The apology doesn't mean anything. That girl might see this. I don't know how old they are, obviously, but
Yeah.
like, when is she gonna get that apology? Yeah, could
Yeah.
be years from now. She's
Exactly.
saying sorry for no reason.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
And maybe it'll work.
Yeah,
maybe that apology video will work. But honestly, just seeing that happen should
Yeah.
put 2 and 2 together in
maybe
their head.
maybe the little girl's like, damn, my dad sucks. He just got his ass kicked.
My dad's a pussy. Huh. She's gonna start being a bully to him now. I run this place.
That's funny.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's all of them. Oh, I do have one more video actually.
I'll play it.
Just ended on more of a positive note because that one was a little bit different, more on like a level of what would you do.
Yeah.
But this one was pretty funny. This is when you're an adult and you got a baby.
That's great. Yeah, it's what it feels like sometimes. Remember when you were talking about Miss Rachel and shit? You're just jamming out to that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
She's the fucking shit. I love that woman. She is raising my baby with me, pretty much. It's crazy.
Yeah. Right there in the background.
Yes.
Little nanny. But yeah, man, it definitely feels that way sometimes. Like, because you got to make your own fun around the house when you have young kids like that. You can't really leave and go party.
No,
so it's like,
I mean, you can, but
yeah.
But
or you got to go through so many hoops.
Yeah, you got to babysit her, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
there's a lot to do as an adult. You might as well just stay home and party with your baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me and Shiloh would have dance parties all the time.
Oh, heck
Where I'd
yeah.
be like, we'd have little raves going in the basement, and I had
shit.
like, I actually bought like the dance machine lights.
Oh.
So it was like, it would like cycle through. Actually, it's in the basement right now.
Oh shit!
Remember? You think when we had the party the one time?
Oh
way
yes, I
back
do
when?
remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
So we
basement's
go down
the
there.
shit.
And,
That's cool.
Yeah, we go down there and have raves and shit.
Yeah.
It's fun. The kids love it. It's a great way to get energy out.
Yeah.
Get the house pumping.
Hell yeah! We gotta bring Avery over here. You guys got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah. Last time she was here, they went and played some air hockey.
Oh,
and
did they?
stuff
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
they
Yeah.
did.
They were goofing off down there a
that,
bit.
yeah.
I don't think I turned music on for them though. I should have done that.
That's all right. Next time.
Should have plugged in the lights and had the music going.
Yes.
But yeah, always next time.
Yes, exactly. Again.
Get all those ums out.
Yes. So, is there any Reddit things?
Yeah, we definitely. I got some questions we can definitely do.
Yeah.
But do you want to do questions or you want to talk some more?
We can talk some more. Let's do that, and then the questions to like end it or something.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
That sounds good. Let's see. You want to do all right. Let's talk about conspiracies for a minute.
Okay. What one specific?
I'll let, as I say, do you want to go with like serious conspiracies or do you want to talk about something funny conspiracy?
This is funny. What do you got
All
for
right.
me?
Did you see Diddy's apology video?
Yes. Ish.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention to it, but
It's it's like a minute and a half video of him apologizing for beating his ex-wife.
I've seen that video. He
Yeah.
kicked the absolute shit out of her twice.
Yeah, he fucked her up a bit.
Yeah. He dragged her down the hallway.
All the way up until that video came out for the last like 10 years or whatever, he's been saying he denied it.
That it didn't happen.
Yeah, he denied all of it, all the way up until that video drops, and now he apologizes.
What a fucking loser.
Yeah, one, he's a fucking dumbass. But like, the reason I'm like, this falls into conspiracy is he's literally molesting children.
Yes.
And that's what he apologizes
that's not
for.
a conspiracy. That's true.
Well, yeah, but it's most conspiracies are true.
It's true. Yeah, maybe I got my definition of it wrong, but yeah, that's a thing that he's known for now.
Yeah,
The diddler.
yeah, P Diddy,
Yeah,
like
P-diddler.
the diddler. That was so funny when Matt and Shane, Shane was just like,
oh my
made
god,
the Riddler reference with him. That was so
that was
fucking
so
funny,
good.
especially because he was dressing up as the Joker and shit. So he's already in the Batman
my
universe
God. The
as a
diddler.
villain. Yeah, the diddler. But yeah, dude, like, did you know he has a nightclub
Called
down in like Florida
what?
that like teens get into?
What? No, I did not know that.
Yeah, he's got a nightclub where teenagers can go in.
Oh my god.
I wonder what that's for. And you've seen the Justin Bieber video?
Oh yeah, where he's like, I got this guy for 72 hours,
Yeah,
undisclosed.
he's saying some wild shit in
Justin
that.
Bieber's like, okay, did he?
Yeah, he did the same thing to Usher. It's crazy.
Golly.
And then speaking of like Bieber, doesn't the song "Baby" have a little bit more context to it now?
Yes.
Who do you think wrote that song?
That's it. Didn't Usher?
No, P
P. Diddy
Diddy.
did? So it's funny that you say that because in the
baby,
in the
you'll
music-
always be mine.
in the music video
Ooh.
of that, for like a split second, there's like a bunch of little kids at a bowling alley, and for like a split second, for no reason at all, just Drake's in the background. What the fuck is he doing at a little kid's birthday party or whatever the fuck's going on?
Well, Drake's into kids too, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Did you see the video of him like making out with that like 17-year-old on stage?
Yes. Oh my god, I did.
Yeah, that was kind of.
He's like,
and
oh,
like, granted, he
he's
was
like,
in
how
his
old
20s.
are you? And she said 17, and he's like, oh shit, you're gonna make me do it. Something.
Yeah, and like he was like 23 or something at the time, so it's not that weird.
Still not okay.
But obviously, it's not okay.
People
but-
will argue that it depends on what state they're in, but I mean, children are children.
Exactly. Yeah.
Legal is fucking like a not even a real thing. It's about being like what's morally right.
Well, yeah.
Whatever the government says, like how in like New York or whatever, the legal age of consent's like 16.
In a couple places in the States, it's 16. Also in Canada.
Not okay. I personally
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. 16
But,
is too young.
But people argue that that's
I think
okay.
kids should be able to do shit with kids. That's like
it
that's
is what it
life.
is.
That's life.
That's
That's
how you
normal.
like. Yeah, that's regular shit.
Yeah, but
But-
for an adult,
Yeah.
to be with a 16-year-old
I don't
is
even get that.
fucked.
I don't understand why. It seems like everybody that's famous is a diddler now.
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah. Well, it's so funny that like people in my circles and
Mhm.
like the stuff I look into and research, the more conspiratorial minded folks, we've been talking about this for years.
Did he?
Oh yeah, and even like fucking like Black Twitter, for instance.
Sure.
This has been something that they've been talking about since Eminem.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you remember the fucking Eminem and the Juggalos, Insane Clown Posse?
Yes.
Remember they were going back and forth?
Yes, I do remember that.
Remember the Boondocks episodes?
Yes, I do.
That's all in reference to Diddy
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
Usher
Holy
and
shit.
Jay-Z. Like, this is something that's been in the zeitgeist for like 20 plus years. So, like,
People just know. So what the fuck? Why did nobody fucking speak up ever?
money, 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 money. Well, and fame.
Yeah.
People want that fame.
Our government is literally buying and selling little kids.
Yeah.
It's insane.
On Wayfair. Did you see that a couple years
Oh,
back during
God.
COVID?
That is so
They were
funny.
Wayfair was selling like $45,000 like dressers, and they had the names of missing children.
Oh my god.
The item being sold on Wayfair had the name of missing children.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Why?
because it was a way to do child trafficking.
So what they put
Over
them
the
in
internet.
dresser?
No, the dresser was the image they put on the website.
Oh, I see. I understand.
But yeah,
I thought you were like saying they put them in the dresser and shipped them to like you could buy a little kid or something.
well, that's what was happening. Yeah,
Oh my god.
because people were buying and selling children. Yeah, but they just hid it under furniture sales. Yeah, it's fucked up. But that stuff doesn't happen.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah, Hollywood's crazy. And like that's why I find it funny that like all of the big podcasts right now, like Joe Rogan and stuff like that, they're always talking about how bad Hollywood is when
Yes.
they are the new Hollywood.
Yeah, in a sense, it's like Texas though.
Yeah.
Well, Austin.
Well, yeah, everything's booming there, and that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I guess.
But like,
what do
when
you mean
think
by
of-
they're the new Hollywood? Like in a negative way?
I do mean that in a negative way because like, if you look at the production values and like what they're trying to do, like Rogan constantly shows videos on his channel.
Yes.
And all that kind of jazz, but then gets super pissed off when people try to source his videos. Like when a smaller
As like
channel
as
try to
in
use
reference to something that he said.
yes,
I get you.
and he'll go after them and attack them, and then he'll sit there and complain, oh, why can't we play this music? Why can't we put this video
Yeah.
up? Oh,
But you
blah."
don't want hypocritical.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
hypocritical.
wow. I didn't know
And
that.
like, and if you think about it, he's got the 6 comedians that he's always promoting. His group of dudes.
Yeah, I think that there's an actual thing. It's called the Joe Rogan effect.
Yeah, the Rogan effect
Yeah,
or the
Rogan
Rogan
effect.
sphere
Yeah.
is what people will call it. And so that's exactly what Hollywood did. It only had a handful of actors and actresses they would put into every single movie.
Yeah.
They get all the work, they get all the money.
Rob Lowe, Charlie
Exactly.
Sheen.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
And all of those guys were like sexual predators and sex offenders,
Yeah.
yada yada yada, and
Yeah.
all that got
That's so
covered
true.
up
Holy
and pushed
shit.
away.
It is
And
true.
now I'm not saying Rogan and those guys are doing that,
No.
but I'm saying they have filled that void. Once Hollywood started to die,
Yeah, they're the new Hollywood.
they're the new Hollywood. They're the new
Hopefully-
mainstream media.
Hopefully without the diddling.
Hopefully, yeah, for the love of
I
God.
like all those guys.
Yeah, they're funny. I
Yeah.
like most of them too. I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm just saying,
Right.
like, I find it funny that they're sitting at up here on their ivory towers.
Yeah.
Excuse me, talking down to the little guy when it's like you got, and about how bad Hollywood is when it's like you literally
Yeah, you
are
do this- yeah, you
Hollywood
do some
now.
shit. Yeah,
It's the same
that's
shit.
insane. That's true. Like Tony Hinchcliffe too.
Yeah.
He is a. I might have just clicked the button. I don't know if I did.
The buttons don't matter.
Okay, cool. He's interesting to me. Because it doesn't like he's good at.
Oh yeah, I love Tony.
Don't get me wrong.
He's very funny.
But his attitude sometimes to certain things is like similar to what you're saying. Where like, but his show's called Kill Tony. Whenever anybody ever roasts him about anything, he gets so fucking pissed.
Unless it's like already agreed upon, like with
Right.
David Lucas and stuff like that. Yeah,
But if
he
you're like a
doesn't
random
handle.
person, he's like, "Fuck you, this is my show." It's like, dude, first
Yeah.
of all, just why? Like these people, you're giving them 1 minute to do stand up. Just why you got to be a dick? I just don't get that part.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
some people like that about him, and
Oh,
some
I
people
hate
like
that.
that about the show.
I like him and I like his comedy, but I can't get behind his whole power tripping that is
Yeah.
his show. You know,
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of getting at with
Yeah.
the whole like they are acting just like Hollywood
Exactly,
producers.
very similar.
Yeah, they're no different, and it's like I guess it makes sense because they've been on the outside of Hollywood, being like, oh, why don't I get movies? Why don't I get this? I want to do my own stuff.
Well, they're
No
just
one
doing
will do it for me.
themselves.
And now now that they are popular and they are the epitome of people striving to be that.
Mhm.
I guess maybe it's just the human instinct
Yeah.
to like someone did it to me, so now I'm gonna do it to somebody else.
That's kind of annoying, but I get it.
That's the only thing I can think of why that happens that way.
Interesting.
But yeah, they're all overproduced. They act like they don't like Rogan acts like he doesn't. He does everything on his phone. He says
Yeah,
he literally has a team of people.
yeah. There's no way that he does.
It's not just Jamie editing the videos. He's just the producer on the scene. He's
Yeah.
not doing that shit. He
So
has
he
like
really isn't doing 2 or 3 people's jobs at once. He's just looking up YouTube videos.
yeah. He's got a team
Sorry.
of editors.
And he's like a mind reader or something, though. That's pretty cool.
He is very good
He's
at
very good
listening to the conversation
need
and
a Jamie.
predicting. Oh yeah, we do. Predicting what's coming up and getting it up and ready to go. He is
Yes.
awesome at what he does. Yeah, but he's not doing all of this other shit.
Yeah.
And like Rogan always says that he personally handles all of the bookings. He literally has a guy that he pays to do the booking.
Well, why does
So-
he say that shit? He's just lying for no reason.
Well, technically he does communicate with the booker through his phone.
Oh, so he's
So-
that's true. That's true. That is true.
But he has a team of people. Like so they're pretending that they're this small ragtag group of dudes just fighting the establishment, but they really are the establishment.
You think if you were to go to Joe Rogan's podcast, there would be a lady at the front desk waiting for you?
Yeah, there is. He has private military guards.
Holy shit, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, and like Tom Segura has like 40
Tom Segura's
employees.
pretty open about his podcast is like a whole fucking
Yeah,
organization. Like it's
yeah, he has like 40, 50 employees.
like Amazon or something.
Yeah, exactly. They're overproduced. Like, and
I
he's
like
sitting there
how,
trying to make movies and shit.
I like how Theo Von just hires like kids.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's so fucking funny.
Yep, just
Oh
random
my
dudes.
God, he's so good. Damn, I didn't ever really realize, or because I never really thought about that. Then you're right though too with the whole they are talking down on Hollywood and how they are and stuff, and they kind of really are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah, they're no different now.
Hmm.
Way back when, obviously they weren't, but now
Right.
that they're the top of the top,
Yeah,
they're doing the literal same
yeah.
thing that Hollywood
Comedy
producers do.
Has the biggest boom ever right now.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of jelly.
Well, it'd be so awesome to
It'd be so
to be
cool.
able to roll around in fucking Bentleys like they're doing.
How do you feel about Joe Rogan as a comedian?
As a comedian, I'm not a super big fan. I've watched every one of his specials.
Me too.
I'm sure seeing him live, I would definitely laugh because live comedy, when you're
It's-
actually
oh, yeah.
there, it is completely different
It
than
is it's a
sitting
vibe.
back and watching it on the TV or on your phone. It is a completely different beast.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'd think it's funny.
He's
But-
got quite a few good jokes, but
Yeah,
I don't think that he is top tier comedic.
he's definitely not.
He's a really, really good podcaster.
Yeah. Oh, he's an
but-
amazing interviewer. Yeah.
But for comedy, I don't know. I mean, what the fuck? I'm not a comedian. Who am I to say? You know.
Well,
but
we're the consumer of his comedy.
Right.
We're allowed to have opinions.
you're right. But he is definitely like in my mind. It doesn't even seem like he's a comedian.
He's not much of a comedian these
But he
days.
still tours and does shit though.
Oh yeah, all the
So
time.
he
He's
definitely
always touring,
is a comedian, but just
and he's always working on jokes too. I'll give it to him. He
Yeah,
does
it's
write
true.
a lot.
it's true.
He's always got new content and
God,
new
it's gonna be
stuff.
so fucking awesome being him.
It's got to be a lot of fun to be a touring comedian.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it would be. I know the road sucks. Obviously, there's a lot of
I know
downtime.
they complain about the road a lot. I get it if you have kids,
Yeah,
but boo-hoo, you get to go on a plane first class all the fucking time?
Exactly. That's
With
why.
steaks and champagne or whatever you want?
Yeah, that's why I have such a problem with Bert Kreischer talking about
Oh,
parenting and shit.
yeah, I
Because
know,
he had
yeah.
his travel show where he was gone for 3/4 of the year every single
He chooses
year.
to do that shit.
Yeah,
No.
and now he has the most tour dates out of any comedian.
Yeah.
And then he's making up fake stories about his family that he never sees.
Yeah.
Like, pick a different place to make your material about. Don't just lie about it. The Machine.
I don't.
Like, and that whole story's fake too.
Yeah, I don't. I was gonna say, I haven't seen the movie, but I heard
Don't.
really bad things.
Don't
about
see it. It's horrible. And that's what I was getting at before. They're trying to be Hollywood, and they're very bad at it.
Well, there's a new movie actually coming out that I'm very excited for. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it, but it's Johnny Knoxville.
Oh yeah.
It's like all about sobriety, and
Mhm.
it's got like all of the best comedians in
What
it, in
was
my
it
opinion.
called? It was like Sweet something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Ah, damn, I can't remember. But yeah, I saw the trailer for it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bobby Lee's in it.
Bobby Theovon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks so
that could
good.
be really good.
I think it is going to be.
But
good.
then again, Johnny Knoxville's a legitimate actor.
Yeah, he is.
He's more than just Jackass.
Yeah,
He's
no,
been in a lot of movies.
He's the man.
Yeah.
He's the shit. I
Oh,
love.
yeah.
I love Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, he's very funny too.
Yeah, he is like without like even trying. He just
He's
is
just
funny.
naturally funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't have written material,
No,
but
he's
he's
just a
naturally
funny
funny.
guy.
Yeah.
Like for instance, somebody that is funny without having to try. John Stamos.
Oh yeah.
Dude, him and like Andrew Santino's Whiskey Ginger podcast.
Oh yeah, so you saw that
But
one?
yeah, I've seen them all.
Yeah.
He is fucking funny. Like,
Yeah,
for
he's
no
very
reason.
funny
I'm
in
like,
that.
holy fuck, you should just be a comedian. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I had no idea he plays with the Beach Boys.
You didn't know that?
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah, he's been
amazing.
doing that
I
for a
fucking
while.
I love the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that's really good.
I used to have their fucking cassettes when I was a little kid, and I
Yeah.
would listen to that all the
And he
time.
kind of like made his way in there, and now he's like kind of the face of it almost.
Well, yeah, they're all
Like
like
John Stamos.
old, and Brian Wilson's like in conservatorship, like Brittany was
Yeah.
now. So like he's insane now.
It's Brittany. Oh god. I can
Yeah.
spin off and talk about that, but just her knife thing.
Oh
What's she doing with
yeah,
all the fucking videos? I don't get it.
it's her playing with knives.
Yes. Don't worry, they're fake. No, those are real knives, bitch. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dog's even looking at you like, what are you doing?
Roll,
Oh
roll.
yeah, that's funny.
Fucking Scooby Doo.
Do you want to talk about another conspiracy? Or do
Oh
you
yeah,
want
the Diddy stuff was kind of all I had queued for like
That's fine.
funny stuff.
That's good.
How have you been keeping up with like the Drake and Kendrick bullshit?
So people keep saying that he has a fake penis, I guess.
All right. I have something to talk on that.
Go ahead.
I find
tell
it
me.
very. Have you heard of the company Fallow Phil?
No, but yes, actually.
They were on your mom's house.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that was the company he used
His
to get his dick enlarged
so
and more girthy
I
because
just have so many questions.
and like the timing of it is my main reason why, and because Tom's a comedian, he likes to follow current events.
Yes.
The Drake photo drops. The next week, that's the guest.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's
kind of like
kind
a-
of
it's pattern.
someone's trying to make. He's trying to make a joke without saying it.
Yeah. Well, he should just say it. That's funny
Yeah.
as fuck.
So like I've had that thought in my mind, and I was actually on Discord with the guys one time. We were all playing games,
Yeah.
and Costa was like, he called me in to like talk about this topic.
Yeah.
Because none of them had put
It was me.
that thought. Oh yeah, you
it
were
was
there.
me. That's what I found
Yeah.
out about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
that was really
I
funny.
remember that.
Yeah, wasn't that great? Luke, talk about this guy's dick, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like,
oh
okay,
yeah, I
that's
got
fake.
it.
Well, my whole thing with the Drake versus Kendrick is fake or not,
Yeah.
he's got a big old penis. So
Yeah, he's
until
got a
I
horse.
see Kendrick's,
Drake's
Drake's
still
win-
winning.
yeah, Drake's
Team
winning.
Drake.
Team Drake. Well, and I guess I'll switch teams once it's actually verified that he's a pedo.
Yeah, and
But-
then it's just claims,
Right.
and like there's not a lot of evidence past him necking on
I
17-year-olds.
really like Drake. Drake's the man.
Yeah, he's
I
got
like
some
him a
good.
lot.
He's got some good tunes, man.
I listen to him a lot. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna ruin me if I find out some bullshit.
It would suck.
Gonna like clear a whole playlist.
Well, at a certain point, you gotta be able to separate the artist from the art.
Yeah.
Like I still like Michael Jackson, man. I still like R. Kelly's
Well,
music.
he never diddled nobody.
MJ.
Yeah.
You don't think he did?
No, I don't think he did
Ooh.
because of Macaulay Culkin or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like straight up like he was just the nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He,
But
you know-
you don't rape the celebrity kids. You rape poor kids. No one's gonna believe the poor kids.
Sorry, I don't know why that made me giggle, but you're right.
No, and all the kids had like learning disabilities and shit.
No way.
Yeah, all the ones that went to court with MJ.
No way.
Yeah, they were all like. One of them was like.
So he's touching handicap. He was touching allegedly. Oh my god. All right. Fuck MJ then.
Well, his music's still good. Yeah.
I don't remember
Billie
who said it,
Jean.
but I seen this podcast or something. I think like Chris Tucker or something. Or somebody was hanging out with him, and he like allegedly just is in that high pitched voice intentionally, and like he got scared or something and was oh shit, like had a deep voice. So he was like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's
Michael
like,
did?
Like that? Yeah, like he didn't
Yeah.
talk like that.
Oh, I know he. Yeah.
So what the fuck is that all about?
That's hilarious though that he reverted back to normal voice in a situation of like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. But like, why? You think he was keeping his voice because he sings so high? See, he practices it. You know,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, practicing the falsetto
That
and
makes
stuff.
sense.
But yeah, no, like you've looked into how fucked up his childhood was, right?
MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense why he'd be stuck back in that time.
Yeah.
Attracted to children still because he never got to live that life.
I always thought that it would be like he was just trying to live vicariously through the kids is why he had them there. That's my hope.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more evidence that he was,
Yeah.
sadly. And it's like it is what it is.
Yeah,
now
gone.
he's gone.
anyways.
Yeah.
So
Had a badass theme park though.
yeah. Neverland or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh my
Neverland
God.
Ranch. Yeah, it doesn't really help your case to the I'm not a diddler
To have
When
a
you-
whole amusement park.
when you have a Ferris wheel.
Oh, God. That is good.
Like, I wonder who this is for. You ever see Cat Williams' Pimp Chronicle stand up?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That bit where he talks about Michael Jackson in there is so fucking
I-
funny.
Can't recall exactly what was like the
One of the lines is like he talked about when MJ was like, "Don't you climb trees?"
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Cat's like, "No, we got bills to pay and shit." And then he goes into like a whole spiel about it. He's like, "I have Cavassier at my house. I don't drink Cavassier, but you know who drinks Cavassier? Bitches do." He's like,
Dude.
"I have silk pillowcases, so when a bitch comes over, their perm don't get all fucked up. That's not for me. It's for bitches." And then he's like, "Michael Jackson has a motherfucking Ferris wheel." It's like, so when to connect the dots there like that, it's like, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in my house that's not for me.
Yeah.
It's for who I'm attracted to.
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
that they feel safe when they come to my
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of does that a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep extra water, maybe, got those.
Yeah, coconut waters and
coconuts,
shit.
yeah, or like, little UV
Yep.
pouches, that type of shit, whatever.
Yep.
Just have extra of whatever.
Exactly. And Michael had a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, Michael had
So
no way.
yeah. So
That
that's
is
not
funny.
great.
No.
But yeah, and like, R. Kelly's music's still great. I'll still bump to that. I love me some R. Kelly. But
Hey.
he was pissing on girls.
And also, it was in a club. I mean, whoever let that girl in, too, they say.
Yeah, there's that. There's
Yeah.
like multiple levels to why that's fucked up.
But then again, I mean, he's the guy that was like, "You're killing me. Why would I hog tie?" It's so good.
Yeah. He's basically using the OJ defense.
Yeah, he was. But
It's-
OJ got away with it.
Yeah, I know, man. It's so crazy that he was sitting there on fucking like Instagram and shit, being like, "I hope you guys all have a blessed day.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
golfing. Look at me golfing, having so much
I
fun."
know.
And everybody's comments were just like knives.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it's so fucking
Oh my
funny.
God.
Oh,
Well, we really talked about a lot of pedophiles today.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's an
Well, that was the
epidemic.
conspiracy that we chose to talk about.
We started with something fun.
Yeah.
And it's gotten.
I mean,
a
it's
little
funny
bit-
as
Yeah,
I mean,
the reason I call it funny is because like to me it's hilarious
Right.
that he's a known pedophile and then
Yeah. he's
makes an apology video from fucking Haiti about, "Oh, I'm sorry I beat my wife. Oh,
I
forgive
cannot
me."
believe that video. He just
He
kicked
looks
the
it's so
fuck out of her.
fake. It was like no, not that. I mean like his
Oh,
apology.
his apology,
video.
yeah, was fake for sure.
So fucking planned. He's looking at a script. You can see him looking down beneath the camera to read.
Yeah.
And like that thing where like when you try to recall information.
Yeah.
I know I personally do this. Like I'm trying to tell a story, or if someone asks me a question I have to think on,
Mhm.
I break eye contact and I look to the top left or to the top right.
If you have to think.
Yeah, because
like,
I'm
if you're trying-
picturing
yeah,
it in my head.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
He did that like 4 times in the
He's trying to
video.
remember what to say or trying
Exactly.
to think about what he could say.
Yeah,
It
it's a
wasn't being genuine. He was like, "How can I?"
yeah.
apologize?"
It wasn't off the cusp. It was just literally a planned dictated statement, and it was shit.
It was shit. I just can't get over the fact that he like ran out of that hotel room in a towel and just kicked the absolute piss out of that girl.
Maybe she was trying to leave with some evidence.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bitch, give me them keys.
All right. You want to do some questions?
All right, we'll pause.
Pause.
What's up, honey bun? Yeah, because I just did all that yard work today.
So there's wormies and bugs and stuff.
Yeah, they're just trying to feed. Well, I guess you and the cats can enjoy looking at all the birds doing bird stuff. Birds.
You're okay.
You're not interrupting anything, honey. You're fine. We'll leave that in.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
wasn't sure if I was gonna need to get up. That's why I said pause.
Yeah.
Talked about that. Oh, there's a couple more things that are kind of I did want to bring up. We'll probably circle back to Kill Tony stuff.
Okay.
Do you watch Joe Rogan at all?
His podcast? Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Did you see the Terrence Howard interview?
Who is he?
The guy, he's an actor who played the villain in Iron Man, and then he got removed for
No, I didn't see
allegedly
that one.
beating his wife.
No.
All right. Well, we don't need to go into that. He's just like he's viewed as a pretty crazy dude, and after watching that video and reading his little his theories
Mhm.
on like math and science and stuff, he's one of those people that gets real caught up in the grammar of things, and he's
Okay.
trying to like apply grammar to changing how math and science are viewed. And I'm not generally against that, but like I'm starting to feel like the Joe Rogan experience is just controlled opposition. I feel like he's trying to bring these alternative researchers on to make them and their topics look stupid.
You think so?
Yeah, because he picked Terrence Howard was sitting there talking about the electric universe theory, which much smarter people than him believe in. People like Tesla and Philip Farnsworth, the guy who invented the television, and RCA stole a bunch of patents for him where they created the ionic breeze.
Yeah.
You know, that the bladeless
Yeah, those are
fan?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, well, way back in the 1800s, Farnsworth developed a way to use that to make things hover.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and RCA, the company, stole the patents from him,
Oh,
and then he
wow.
mysteriously dies.
Yeah, of course he did.
Woo!
So weird.
So the dude who invented the television and all this other stuff, crazy, really intelligent man, Tesla, another super intelligent man who mysteriously died
Yeah.
again.
Well, he went crazy.
That's what they say.
Didn't he fall in love with a pigeon?
No. That's
what they say.
propaganda. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what people intentionally try to discredit alternative theories because it really kind of proves
Yeah, you claim insanity, then,
Yeah.
it's all washed away.
exactly, but their actual science is legit.
Mhm.
So like Tesla's stuff actually did work.
Yeah.
He found all this stuff out about like the Schumann resonance and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
how the earth is emitting these frequencies. And like I don't want to get into it on our podcast because we're not I don't think our viewers want to listen to me for the next hour and a half explain the electric universe theory
Right.
and why it actually makes a lot of sense. And I'm not saying I believe in flat earth because a lot of people that gets connected. But
I don't know what the hell I believe.
it doesn't honestly matter. You don't need to know.
I don't even care.
I like looking into that stuff. It's fun for me.
I
but-
like that too. But I don't care
But
enough
that's
to,
exactly. It's
give
not
a
going to
shit.
change anything.
Yeah.
The powers that be will never allow cool new technologies to filter on down to us little folks.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. The government has their drones that they call UFOs. So, it is what it is. But like that Terrence Howard video was another like spark in my mind. I'm like, they're really just getting these guys high as fuck and drunk
Yeah.
and getting them on here to make themselves look foolish.
Yeah, they really
It's
are.
controlled opposition. It's like the
Damn.
same shit the CIA was doing with all their acid trials,
Like with
with the anti-war movement
Yes.
back in the 60s. It's the
Yeah.
same shit.
when what's his face?
Manson.
Yeah.
Ye-
What?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, dude, like they just make you look insane so that your actual like legitimate work gets completely discredited.
Yeah.
Not saying I believe what Terrence Howard was saying. His own work is insane. He was saying that like there's issues with multiplication and everything where 1 times 1 should be 2.
I heard
instead
that.
of-
Yeah. Because
that guy.
1 and another 1 is 2.
And that's what I'm saying. He's getting caught up in the grammar
Yeah.
of objects and the English language.
Sure.
And like, yes, he is correct. If you have 2 of these bottles,
Yeah, 1 times 1
is 2 of these bottles. But he's caught up in the semantics and the grammar.
the grammar of it is
Like
the way you say it.
Yeah, that's not actually how multiplication
yeah.
works, and yada yada yada. So like, there's different issues going on there.
Mhm.
But all the other shit he was talking about, but by other researchers, is legit.
Yeah.
Like, those are legitimate PhD scientists who received awards and like invented new things.
Yeah.
Like functioning technology. So but to bring that guy on with when he's trying to push his craziness
Yeah.
and then reference all this other shit that is real,
Yeah.
now everyone believes everything else that he said is fake too.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And that's what I'm trying to get. I really think it's
He could
controlled
be-
opposition.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I only really watch Joe Rogan's podcast if he has somebody good on that I like. But it's interesting to me because I'll watch everybody else's podcast no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not saying I don't like Joe Rogan,
Yeah.
but
it's not.
He's not like gets really like political. And
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't care for that. Like, where
Yeah,
the
I
fuck's
agree.
the comedy? You know,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
saying
watch
that there
certain.
needs to only be comedy in Joe Rogan's podcast,
Of course.
but sometimes I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to?
No, I completely agree. Yeah.
People
I
probably
pick
think
and
that about
choose
us
which
stuff,
ones
too.
I watch. But yeah. Nah, fuck him.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
Exactly. That's probably what Joe
We're here
thinks.
having fun.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that is what he thinks.
Yes.
And as he should. He's got, $250 million Spotify deals. So
Yes.
he can keep on keeping on.
Is it cool if we like wrap up in like 15?
Yeah, we can do the questions and then get on out of here.
Okay.
I don't know how long we've been going, but I'm sure it's
either.
close enough.
Sorry, Allie was messaging me saying Theo's freaking out. or
Oh,
something,
darn.
so, I
Yeah.
don't want to keep her.
For sure.
But okay, let's do the questions.
All right, sounds good. Oh, let me get those queued up.
Yes.
You don't have to do all of them.
It's fine. Yeah. Okay.
I was just checking to make sure that was a good one. So, modern parenting advice. What modern parenting advice has worked for you over the years? What advice/beliefs could you do without? What do you do with your kids that you wish your parents had done with you? What was the best advice your parents gave you about raising kids? I ask because I never had a clear picture of how wild and tedious the early years are, and I'm starting to see that maybe most days my parents actually were doing the best they could with the tools and knowledge they had. I know that it's not true for all situations and people, but becoming a parent is helping me make peace with a lot of things. What do you think about that?
Couple things stand out. The parenting advice that has helped me, I think, because I am a stepfather and I have a 9-year-old daughter. And when I was growing up, I'd just get screamed at, like
Oh,
yelled
yeah?
at, and that never would help. Like, I would never listen. It just pissed me off, you know. So I
sure.
was listening to, I don't know who. I wish I could give credit to whoever said this, but just like whisper when you're instead of yell,
Yeah.
like whisper, like hey, get over here right now.
Yeah, because
type
it
of thing.
forces them to focus and listen to
Right.
what you're saying to
Right.
actually hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of like tricks them to be like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good advice.
That's a great one. Yeah, I wish my parents would have handled it like that, opposed to
Screaming at me.
yeah, just the screaming, yelling, the physical things,
Yeah.
or like 20, 30-minute timeouts in a corner.
Right.
What does that do?
Yeah, I'm just sitting
Go there and think about what you
there.
did.
I'm just pissed.
I don't even understand why I'm in the corner because you're acting crazy.
Exactly.
I was just trying to have fun.
You're mad at
and-
me.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
don't you go in the corner? You're mad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's a great one. What I wish my parents had done with me? I wish they would have listened to me more and like actually believe what I was saying, opposed to trying to look through to the root cause of whatever the behavior they didn't like was, or something
Right.
like that. Just treat your children like human beings and like
Listen
talk to them like
understand
adults.
their feelings. Don't assume that you know what they need or what
Exactly.
they should do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
I wish that there would have been more of that.
I agree with that.
Um,
Mine for that one,
and-
what I wish my parents would have done with me more, is silly, but I do it with my stepdaughter and will do it with my son, is watch cartoons.
Oh yeah,
I've been forced to watch NCIS, fucking Law and Order, all that garbage. I
Yeah.
cannot even watch that shit now because of how many times I was just forced to sit there watch like Little House on the Prairie, all that shit. I'm like, can we just
Oh,
watch
yeah.
some fucking SpongeBob, please? Please?
yeah,
Can we not just fucking put on a cartoon? I'm a kid.
yeah. And like for me, I completely agree. And like some of the best times I had with my parents were like when we're at the park or when they actually decided to sit down and play video games
Yeah.
with me.
Or like a movie night and it's a kid's movie or
Yeah.
something. You
Yeah.
eat in the living room type shit.
Yeah, simple little things.
Yeah.
Not asking for the world. I don't need to go to fucking Disneyland.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just any kind of like
do the shit that I like to do as a kid.
yeah,
Even pretend that you like it, for fuck's sake.
exactly.
You know? You don't have to.
No. But you can still be positive and act like you're having a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
And as an adult, it's pretty easy to lie to kids.
It is.
Like obviously you shouldn't do it, but
That's the truth, we should say.
yeah, exactly.
Or, you know, little fibs. I feel like that doesn't hurt your
Mhm.
children.
Yeah, but be honest with them as much as you can.
Of course.
So yeah, that's a nice little quick one.
It was. Oh.
All right. Person taking photos of your family. How do you
Hmm.
handle this? Today, my husband and I took our daughter to female. Well, they already said daughter, but okay. To the splash pad on opening day to play. While we were there, another mother was making small talk with me while playing with her daughter, who looked to be about 8 or 9, but seemed a bit developmentally delayed. Apparently, this woman's a child psychologist, she mentions. A few minutes later, we were sitting and playing with our daughter when we noticed this woman taking photos of the three of us, incredibly obviously, and like 3 feet away from us. I was preparing to stand up and say something when she approached me and said, I feel like I never have any pictures of me and my kids that are not selfies. Would you want me to send these to you? I said, oh, yes, please. I exchanged a look with my husband to let him know I'd be asking her to delete them, and we stepped aside to exchange numbers.
So
feel
randomly they
like-
were taking pictures?
Yeah, do you feel like that's a little weird? Or
That's
what do you
very weird. If
do you
somebody
think,
came up to
like,
me and
it's-
was like, hey, I have these pictures of you and your family. Do you want them? I'd say, can you please fuck off kindly and never do that again ever? Because
Yeah.
it's fucking weird. You taking pictures of me for?
Yeah, it's a bit
It's not illegal
overreaching.
or anything, I suppose, but I mean,
Yes and no. You're in public.
yeah, well, public. That's why. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
can-
what I'm like. It's not illegal, but like if you're at your house and that's
oh
happening.
yeah, that's crazy. A random stranger all of a sudden taking pictures of you like through your window.
Yeah, that's
That'd
illegal.
be crazy.
Yeah, that's illegal as fuck.
Yeah.
And
But
then
no,
we're
I
gonna
don't-
we're gonna have to call in those dudes' dads.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
It's
He's
time
gonna
to
beat the
jump
fuck
somebody.
out of it.
But
No, I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
this. This is annoying as hell to me. I don't even know how I would react.
yeah, it's a weird one.
I probably would just freak mentally and say, yeah, I guess send them to me. But then I think to myself later, I'd be like, why the fuck did I do that? It just catch me off guard. I don't get it.
100%.
I don't understand why the fuck somebody would do that.
Yeah, it's a bit overreaching. That's crossing some boundaries for
is.
sure.
Oh, it is.
I think.
I mean,
but
yeah, what the
I don't
fuck?
know how I would handle it. I'd want the pictures, but then
Sure.
I'd honestly, I think I might do what that woman did and just be like, yeah, thank you, and then like try to be
delete
cool
them.
about it and be like, oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Would you
Yes.
mind deleting those, please?
Yeah, exactly. Guys, what are you gonna do with a random family photo in your phone?
Masturbation. Like, that's the only other thing,
God.
right?
You're
Like
not
what else?
wrong.
What else are you gonna do with it?
You could pretend that it's your family.
Make a collage.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Like,
It's fucking weird.
no,
It's
it's
so
it's fucking weird. So yeah, don't watch what people are doing in public. I guess.
Yes. Weird. Okay, Allie's on her way right meow.
Sounds good. No problem.
Okay.
We'll be wrapping this up here in a minute, anyways. Concerned by suicide ideations of a 4-year-old. I was totally dumbstruck on a walk with my 4-year-old daughter. She seemed to be having an off day. After a really fun night at her grandparents', she had been scootering and running around only a few minutes before, when suddenly she kind of turned into herself and said, I don't want to live anymore. I want to die. I asked why she would say something like that, trying my absolute hardest not to cry or overreact and stay calm, and ask questions. And she said, I don't like myself. Wow. pretty wild to hear from my silly little girl, but she can also be very introspective and open with her emotions. I asked if she had heard someone else say that to her or on a TV show, and she said no, it's true, I just don't like myself. My heart is breaking.
I wonder if the child is lying about hearing that from somewhere else.
That's always possible.
Because I would do that shit. I would, if I say something, I'll lie. When I was a kid, and be like, I don't know where I heard that, but I heard it somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Shitty, obviously, to hear that from your 4-year-old.
Yeah, not great.
I guess just what I would do is just reassure them that life's precious and you only get it once.
Yeah,
and you're only 4.
Mhm. It's gonna get a lot better / worse from here.
Exactly. Maybe take out the worst part. Eventually, tell them.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying now.
Yeah, for sure. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But damn, that sucks.
No, it's horrible. Ironically enough, during the divorce, Shiloh got extremely depressed, which is to be understandable.
Sure.
To be, it's acceptable. Wrong word, twice in a row.
I think the first time was all right.
Yeah, but it wasn't what I was trying to say. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I actually ran into a similar situation like this, where Shiloh was starting to talk more like that, and I had to get to the root of it with her. And honestly, yeah, just sitting down, talking to your kids, trying to get an idea of where they're coming from, why they would say something like that.
Right.
You can't overreact. You can't get mad at them.
No.
But you just have to be present and listen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
make sure
asking like what you set up.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it? Like?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like. But like for real though.
Yeah.
Like, is somebody like? Are you being bullied or like? What's
Yeah.
going on?
You got to ask more questions
Yeah,
and
you
get
really got to
deeper.
get to the root because she doesn't just want to die.
No,
There
yeah,
has
there's
to be a reason.
yeah, everything's cause and effect.
Yeah.
So like after a minute, well, not a minute, after a little while of talking to her and over like a couple days, weeks of trying to get her to look at her own life and analyze things, she did eventually turn around. She stopped thinking like that.
That's good.
And I think humans are just prone to look at the negative.
Yeah.
And when you're so little, you don't have all of the options or tools to like help with your mental health or how to work out through how you're feeling.
Right.
So yeah, you just gotta be present with them and give them more love,
Mhm.
spend more time with them, try to do fun things that they enjoy, like we were saying before,
Yes.
watching their cartoons,
Yeah.
doing their games, if they like board games or the
Or like,
park.
what's their favorite meal or something? We'll cook that. tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe let them
Have
know
them
that.
help you cook.
Yeah, have them help you cook or
Some
yeah,
people,
just something that they like.
yeah, and some people just need to participate in life to feel fulfillment from
Exactly.
life.
Yeah.
And if you're 4, maybe you have a very like adult 4-year-old in the sense that they want to help out around the house.
Yeah.
And there's ways that they could in the sense of like helping bringing in groceries or cleaning a small part of the house
Yeah.
or a room or like give them something
Anything.
to do so that they can feel proud of themselves for
Yeah.
doing something. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
there's definitely something you can do to change that girl's perspective on the world.
Yeah, I don't think that I ever had that thought until I was like at least my teens.
Yeah,
So something has to be going on.
for sure.
Yeah, the adult mindset sort of thing too, probably. To
Yeah.
even say that as a 4-year-old. I have them do adult shit then and fucking just be present and
Exactly.
love them
Yeah.
forever and
Give
let
them
them
more
know
time
that
and
life
love.
is worth living because it really is.
Yeah.
There's no reason to think that way.
Yeah, no, not at all. Especially not at that age.
No, definitely not at that age. What the fuck?
She has not experienced enough suffering to think like that.
No, not at all.
We'll move on to the next one. Am I being too overprotective? To start, I do have a history of traumatic childhood PTSD, so maybe it could be some of that clouding my judgment. I have a baby and a 4-year-old. We go to church and found 2 older people who have an acquaintance relationship with. We've known them for maybe 4 months. They've been over a couple times. Once was to help with our garage project. We are involved in a homesteading group. Awesome. With them, so we probably see them once a month in casual group settings. I've only spent time with her once one-on-one. I hardly know anything about them. I know they have 2 kids and don't live near them, and we don't live near them, and they don't have grandkids. The woman, let's call Kathy, has offered to watch my kids multiple times, and on the first day she met them, she also buys my 4-year-old snacks, candy, and bought him Easter stuff for Easter. She seems a little too obsessed with my kids. What do you think?
I don't quite understand what she's asking. So
She's concerned about the intentions of this family they met at church and they do homesteading with. She's claiming to not know them very well, but then feels that there's a level of attachment that's crossing a boundary.
yeah,
And she's offering to watch the kids all the time. And kind of she feels like is that too weird? And the question is, am I being too
No.
overprotective? As in, am I looking too deeply into this?
right. No, I don't think that she is. And
Not at
they
all.
might just be friendly people. People
Yeah,
are like
totally.
But you got to set your own boundaries.
Yeah.
Talk to them about that. Say, hey, really appreciate it, but I don't even know, what would you say? You'd be like, just straight up, like, maybe this is kind of weird. I don't really know you all that much. Maybe we could just hang out all together for a while and get to know each other first before I let you babysit my kid.
Yeah, that's totally
You
reasonable.
know, yeah,
I'm
it's
the same way.
100% reasonable.
Yeah. I take a long time to get to know people before I allow them anywhere near my kid in that sense.
Yeah,
There's
makes
no
sense.
way I'm letting her to go over to sleepovers at random people's houses without meeting the parents,
Of course.
without seeing their home first.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I need to know how they live as people.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that. I don't want to say polluting, but like, it can happen very easily. Like,
Get bad habits.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Become a
And
different
yeah,
person
and
in
it
a
affects
way.
you.
Yeah.
And like what we were saying before with all the diddling, little diddlers.
Yes, oh
Like,
my
you,
God.
in this day and age, you really got to
You
be worried
have
about
to,
that
yeah.
shit.
There's no the street lights are the sign to go home anymore.
Yeah.
You know, there's no kids hanging out biking all around and shit.
Like what we were doing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's important for kids to have that level of freedom too.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, that's different than letting them go to someone's house
Of
that you
course.
don't know.
Yeah, just leaving them there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
That's where people get touched.
I just say talk to them about it.
For sure.
Like, be 100% honest. Like, what are your intent? Why? You know? And then maybe you learn from that.
I completely agree. Yeah, I'm with you on that 100%. No, you're not being too overprotective.
No, not at all. There's no such thing, I don't think.
Yeah, there really isn't.
I mean, it's your child. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they have their own mindset and that, you know, like they're their own human being, but it's your kid. And at the end of the day, like, you get to control what they do or who they see, who they're babysitted by. So
Exactly.
It's not being overprotective whatsoever. You're just
No.
being a parent.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Not at all. We'll move on. What do you guys do with your elementary age kids during summer break? How do you get them to do anything other than playing on the iPads all day? My boys are 6 and 10. They will swim, play basketball, and fish, but their preferred thing to do is the goddamn iPads. I limit iPad time to 3 hours a day, and now since school is out, they literally don't know how to entertain themselves when time is up. Thoughts?
Yeah, so I think the iPad thing is fine. I get it. You know, you don't want your kids to be on electronics a whole lot.
Yeah.
But then, if that's the case, then maybe I would suggest go out with them. Go play outside with them. That's what they want.
Yeah,
Your kids want to fucking play with you. And
exactly.
have fun. So if you're inside doing God knows what, and your kid's also inside just on their iPad, you get mad at them.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing? I mean, like,
Sometimes
why
you do have
even
to
give a
lead
shit?
by example.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, hey, check it out. I'm gonna go outside. I got some yard work to do, but if you want to come outside, get some fresh air afterwards, maybe we can throw a ball around together. So, like,
Exactly.
you know, whatever.
Include them in what
Exactly.
you need to get done.
Mhm.
Like we've said it 100 times already on our 3 episodes, but going to the park,
Yeah,
doing
go to
stuff
the
like
park,
that. It's
do
really
shit with
simple.
your
Free
kids.
options are out there
Yeah.
to just go spend time with your kids in fun ways.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what time of year it is. They mentioned it's summer, so there's a lot more options available to them.
Swimming, like she said, or
Yeah, take them to a public pool or
Yeah.
a cooler place or the Y.
Yeah.
Or
play
like-
basketball with them.
Exactly.
You know?
Make believe games are
Yeah,
super
make believe
fun at
games.
that
Yeah,
age.
make up stuff while you're playing the games.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah, there's unlimited options.
Yeah, it's usually nice out in summer, so when it gets dark, you can do flashlight tag and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That's super
exactly.
fun.
Goes to the graveyard.
Yeah,
Yeah, all that.
I loved all that as a
Yeah.
kid.
Kids don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
That's why it's up to us as parents, I feel like, to do it with them, show them. how
Yeah,
to- because then when we're not there, or if we're doing something, maybe they had fun and they're like, let's just go play by ourselves now. I liked that game.
yeah,
You know, show them.
exactly.
Like, yeah, like what you were saying, lead by example.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you got to do.
It is.
So yeah, I'm sure you can think of something to do with your summer other than being inside with the kids all day.
Yeah.
I think we covered that one.
Yeah.
Go on to the next.
Sounds good to me.
Keep her moving. Mom always says I have an answer for everything. My mom says that if I say something to her when she tells me something, the thing is she's snarky and grumpy, and sometimes she'd snap at me with no warning, or she'd jump to conclusions. I've told her my entire life I don't like it, but she just says, that's how I am. It's been making me harbor animosity towards her as time goes on. So if she snaps at me, I snap back. It's disrespectful, but I also don't feel respected. She then tells me that I have an answer for everything. What does that even mean? Is that not how conversations work? Do you say this to your kids?
No, I don't say that to my kids.
No.
I
My
would.
mom would say that to me actually all the time when I was
Yeah.
growing up.
My mom would too. I think it's just in their nature. I don't know if there's anything that you really can do about that besides
No.
just if you've already tried to be honest, like why are you this way? It's kind of their own issue, unfortunately. Something that you might have to live with.
Yeah, some people are going to be stuck in their ways,
Mhm.
especially at a certain age.
Yeah, it's your mom. You
Yeah.
know, she knows best. That's
And
how
she's
she
going
is.
to act the whole time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how old we get, we're always going to be our parents' children.
Yeah.
And now that I have a kid, I say that to her now.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter how old you are, you're always going to be my little baby.
Exactly.
Like, and I'm going to do my best not to treat you like a baby, but
Right.
that's still always you. Like,
Maybe something else they can do about that is distance yourself and make it very obvious that that's what you're doing.
yeah.
And then if she ever does ask why, like, hey, how come you're not like talking to me or you don't like, well, because I don't like your attitude.
Yeah.
And then maybe that will kind of trigger something.
You're
to
totally right.
yeah.
My younger sister that we mentioned.
Yeah.
She had to do that at one point with when she started having kids, because she would always be on my mom's side back when I was the only one with kids, and
Yeah.
she's like, I don't know why you're always getting so mad at mom. I'm like, well, because she's trying to parent my child and
Yeah, that's
being
annoying as
disrespectful
fuck.
to me in front of my child. What do you think that's going to teach my kid?
Be
once-
disrespectful to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Once she had kids, then she came over to my side
Yeah,
of the fence,
of
and she's like,
course.
mom's always doing this and blah blah blah. I'm like, what was I saying?
Yeah, exactly.
What was I saying?
It's like one of those things you just don't know until you have it of your own.
Yeah, and she had to do that same thing that you just mentioned. She had to take the kids away from grandma for a little bit.
Yeah. Why don't
And
I get to see the grandkids anymore? Well,
And
because
then that's when you
yep,
bring
that's
it
when you-
up,
yep.
like you said.
you asked.
Yeah.
You know, this is my life. This is what I want to do. You don't dictate it.
So it sucks that you have to do that sometimes, but
That
When
might
you're
be
dealing
the-
with your
yeah,
parents,
yeah, that might be the only way. Is to
you
just
can't put your
distance.
parents in timeout. The
Yeah,
only thing
no,
you can do is
can't.
take away the things they love.
Yes, exactly.
Your children.
Exactly. Or you.
Yeah, or yourself. Whatever it is.
Exactly.
So yeah. So it sucks to suck sometimes.
It really does.
Hopefully they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And if not, then you just cut out one more toxic person from your life.
Yeah, exactly. You
It's
don't
a
need, you don't
win-win.
need that shit in your life.
Oh, well, I think I just saw Allie pull up.
Oh,
So I guess we'll wrap it up right now.
it works for me.
Perfect. Well, I had a blast. This
I
was
did
fun.
too. This was awesome.
Yeah,
This one,
I'm loving
this one was
these.
awesome. I liked it.
I'm loving these weekly podcasts.
Me too.
These are great.
I like it.
So I guess don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Yes.
It goes a long way. We're having a good time, and it'll help us keep doing the thing. So have a great rest of your week and all that shit. Peace, guys.
Keep being good parents.
Goodbye. Life's a roller coaster with ups and downs, but I refuse to let it drag me down. Gotta love life despite the pain, find the joy in the sunshine after the rain.